Hello everybody, today we're going to be looking into Megsy's latest merchandising. Yes, she's been on the internet telling us all how to boil water because we just simply can't, darling, and make something she's calling like a mulled drink, which is basically hot water, and she chucks some herbs into the hot water, the boiled water, if you will. Ah, really? It takes me back to a time. There was a show in the noughties where Fergie went to a working class people's home to tell them how to eat healthier. It's that kind of vibe. It's that kind of vibe. I will teach you little plebs how to boil water. Oh dear. Deary, deary me. Anyway, we're going to get into it. We are going to have a look and see what is going on, how Megsy really thought about doing this branding, how Harry feels about it all, if there's going to be any more backlash or anything like that to do with it. So that's what we're digging into today. Before I begin, I hope you like my new graphics. Yeah, I'm quite proud of those. That took me ages, guys. You're going to be like, no, it is tacky. It is tacky. It is bad. I know. I am cringe. I can't help it. If you are new here, please subscribe, share, like, comment. Welcome. For everyone else, if you can share this about, it would help my channel out. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate all you guys. Okay, so we're going to have a look in to see what was going through Megsy's mega marketing genius mind when she pulled out all the stops to show the common little people how to boil water and put some herbs in it. Oh, man. Let's go. So I work in layers. I use Celtic cross spread system. I'm going to look into Megsy here. I'm going to look into Harry as well. And I use different sets of cards. The cards I use for Megsy is the Barbara Walker Tarot. And I got to tell you, some of the images on this, I've been using since 2019. Some of the images have actually come to fruition. It's really, it's so weird. It's so Megsy's energy, this deck. Okay, so let's start off. What was she even thinking, guys? Where's this gonna go? What's the energy? Okay, so she feels quite trapped. The Eight of Swords, she's feeling trapped. She's actually starting to feel restricted by As Never brand, which is very interesting to me. So it's obviously not selling. I did a reading on it a while ago and it really isn't selling. I think that brand is going to tank by the end of 2026. She's feeling entrapped by it all. She has contractually meant to do some certain things, because I'm pretty sure As Never is tied in with Netflix, right? So there's something there where she has to do these things. The Four of Wands in reverse is very shaky foundations when it comes to all of this stuff. Extremely shaky foundations. This isn't a good relationship. This is a very unhappy relationship she's having. We have got the Hierophant here. Okay, so she wants to come across as regal, as she wants to come across as steady and wholesome and traditional, okay, but with beige for some reason at the minute. And now we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. It's coming out more and more, the Ace of Cups in reverse here. For Megatron, she really does feel, she really is gaslighting herself. She's not happy. She really isn't happy. With Hearst Communications and Rick Ganau and Andrew Meyer and all of her backers, she's really getting into she's really getting told what to do, because they're going to start wanting to return, because they've spent money back in this woman to come into the royals and do all this stuff. And it's just like, yeah. Let's see what's leaving the situation. Protection. She's being told by wealthy people to do this stuff. What she's getting at, the Chariot in reverse. Expect, it's Earthshot week, guys. William is in Brazil. He's been on the cover of Hello magazine. We're going to be looking into that in another reading today. But he's over in Brazil, and she's obsessed with him now. I read the stars as well with astrology aspects. The Chariot in reverse is Cancerian. Now, William is just, and I mean just, over the cusp with Cancer. Gemini to Cancer, so he's just over. He's just over. To me, that means I feel like he has, and I will say this, and he's got like Prince Philip's brain, like for sharp, quick thinking, but he's also got Diana's empathy. And I really feel that with William. Megsy has been obsessed with William for years. Absolutely obsessed. I mean, you can see it in the photos that when she was briefly a member of the royal family, you can see it in the photos of her kind of big puppy dog eyes at him and all of this stuff. So yeah, she was obsessed before with William, before she met Harry. She's just a... Okay, so we have the Four of Swords in reverse and we have the Death card. Okay, maybe she's starting to realize they've burned the bridges a little bit too far, or she's about to burn further bridges. The Four of Swords is in reverse. Now that to me can indicate a physical death, right? Ultimate timeout. You ain't got no choice in it. You're not just stepping back for a little bit and having a bit. It's game over. Now we're talking about her business. So I'm hoping this is related just to her business. Like she knows it's going down this time. And she's blaming, here we have William, and this Death card in reverse is a Scorpio. And of course, His Majesty is a Scorpio. So we've got a Scorpio king. So it could well be that as well. Moving on, what she's hoping for. She wants a split. She's not happy with what's going on and she's getting impatient. Okay, so she no longer trusts Netflix, right? She kind of wants out of that deal. She's kind of reversing away. I know the deal isn't what it was. It's basically first refusal. And I think Netflix are going to be doing a lot of refusing. Yeah, she's impatient. She's stupid. She's going to do the same mistakes again and again and again. Now, the timing of this whole thing, she's been put up to doing this behavior. So if William's doing something, she's got to drop. We know this. This is well established. This was even well established before actually January 2020, going back years and years. It was 2018. The puff pieces and everything were coming out then. So this is established behavior. And it's no surprise that she's trying to take some of the eyes away from William, because ultimately the metadata in the articles will probably link her. So if William's trending, she will also trend, and you can blame the press for that. However, her personal obsession is something else with William. Let's have a look and see how Harry's dealing with the fallout of the scam jam businesses. Oh dear me, how these people... How can you have everything? You've been given a charmed life. It's the same with Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. You've been given a charmed life, but it's not enough. It's never enough. It's so weird. It's just so weird. They're just weird. Okay, so let's have a look. And in a sense, Megsy had a charmed life. She was the daughter of our Hollywood weird director. You know, she went to private schools. She's not just some latchkey kid who went to Sizzlers for a few dollars of a salad, whatever. How's Harry getting on with the scam jam? The instantly failing scam jam, the forever failing scam jam, the Seven of Swords upright. Okay, taking something that isn't theirs to take. Okay. And there's the Ace of Cups in reverse. Oh, he's getting gaslit to hell and back by this one. Still, poison goes where it's welcome. The Page of Wands is in reverse. He's angry at what he's seen in the media. The World in reverse. They know that brand is failing. They know the Netflix venture is going south, as predicted in 2019, before they even had the Netflix, before they even let the royal family. I said they were going to get a Netflix thing and it would fail, and it has, and now we're here. Everyone else was predicting the divorce in 2020. Me, I was like, no, they're going to leave the royal family. And yeah, and that was August 2019. And yeah, they left. I mean, it's obvious now, but a lot of people were saying, oh, no, they're getting divorced. Like, The 5 of Wands in reverse there. There has been some drama and trouble leading up to this. I don't think Harry's completely free of stuff. Okay, they're going to blame bad luck and timing. There's an anger there. There's a resentment. He doesn't like the way she's reported in the press. The Sun is in reverse. They're going to be having arguments about the invisible children and the invisible children's availability. Recollections may vary how many there are, how they got here, all of that stuff. But the invisible kids, there's going to be a lot of Megsy wants to use them, basically. And there is a clash between them because he wants them hidden away. There's something big coming up around the 21st of December, guys, around winter solstice. And look out for Gemini full moon in December as well, the full moon in December. So we have got wounded ego. So Megsy's ego is somewhat wounded by some of the backlash. He's worried about his image in all of this, okay? And there we have here, this is the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. This is kind of saying you want the money, but you ain't got the skill. What is the point of you? Kind of, you don't want to work. You don't want to do things. You don't want to contribute in some types of way. So there's that level there as well. That is what I see in the cards. They're not enjoying themselves at all whatsoever in any little way, shape or form. And they know it's going wrong, and they are gaslighting themselves. And Megsy wants away from as never. We're going to get rebrand into Montecito Authenticity Shop or something. I don't know what she's going to call it, but there will be a rebrand. Not quite yet, but there's certainly something coming. Anyway, guys, that is what I see in the cards around her horrendous thing. They don't like the criticism. They don't see anything wrong with it. They are delusional, patronizing and entitled, teaching us how to boil water and stick some herbs in it. But yeah, that is what I see in the cards for that. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to be back with a reading on how the Markles are reacting to William Bean on Hello Magazine. So if you haven't caught that, it'll be around somewhere if you're watching this later. Lots of love to all of you, and I shall see you soon. And let me know what you think of my new graphics. I think it's rather snazzy, actually. I don't know if Merlin's quite happy, but yeah. Anyway, bye, everyone.